Hi Ariel, hi guys. Welcome to another Saturday live stream. I really hope it's Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday, but welcome to Saturday Live with Ariel. Number 20 million. I really hope it's Saturday, like genuinely. It is Saturday. Ho ho ho. June 17th, you guys. Wow. That's crazy, you guys. I leave for Japan in 12 days. 2 weeks from yesterday. Wow. My birthday's in 13 days, guys. What am I gonna do? Ah! Wow. How are you? I'm good. I'm a little tired this morning, I can't lie. I haven't been sleeping very well because of the stress of my move. But I am okay. I'm okay. I'm also stressed because today is just gonna be a very stressful day, so stress is high, but I'm okay. I finished school finally, so that's like a good like whew off my chest. But guys, where's my computer? Everyone, hold on. I need to grab my computer. Oh, but yeah, I've been pretty good. It's just getting to like the point where like, I think I told you guys this before, but like, I knew once this part of June hit, everything was kind of gonna go really fast, and everything in my life is just kind of gonna be like, and we're hitting that point. So I'm really sad about it because, as you guys know, a lot of my friends are leaving Korea permanently, which is gonna make me not happy. And then obviously, like I'm moving, I'm gonna go to Japan, but then it's gonna be all over, and then I'm gonna be left alone here by myself, basically. So I think it's gonna be a really, really, really rough transition. Sorry, everyone. My friend asked me a very important question, so I need to respond. It's gonna be a really rough transition when I go back, from Japan, because the second I land back in Japan, basically, it's gonna be all over, and it's gonna be like everyone's gone, and then I'll probably be alone most of the summer. Obviously I have friends, like don't get me wrong, I have other friends and they're awesome, but most of my other friends are teachers, so I have no other really school friends. I think it's gonna be a really hard transition because like I'm gonna go from having like really, really consistent friends that I hang out with like almost every single day to nobody unless it's the weekend. So I think it's gonna be a little bit crazy, but it's just gonna be a new chapter. Obviously, I'll have to make more friends next semester, which does not sound fun, but we have a lot of time off actually, and my mom is like, Ariel, why don't you come home? Ariel, why don't you come home? So we'll see. I don't think I'll go home this summer because I don't really want to. I don't like flying, but I don't know. I could probably be convinced because I might be bored. So we'll see. I'm gonna have a pretty chill summer, I think. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm gonna be moving next week, obviously, so I have to like fix my house and stuff. So I'll have a lot of stuff to do for a while. I feel like it'll take me a while to get everything where I want it to be. And obviously I have to buy a lot of new furniture because this is like a way bigger house, so I say house, it's an apartment, but my house. So yeah. Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, the life update. I'm just stressed. I feel like the one word to describe Ariel right now is stress, but at the same time, I'm like really happy, kind of. So I don't know. My brain is like blah 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 blah. Hi Bessie, did you see the both NCT fan minis? Yes, I did, but I only applied for the pre-sale for Dream because I cannot go to both financially. And I don't really think I'll get into Dream because Dream ticketing is going to be incredibly terrible. And also, as I told you guys so many times before, there is one venue in Korea that I absolutely despise and refuse to go to, and they're doing both the fan meetings at that venue. So unless by some magical, crazy, unexpected, like wow reason I get floor, I'm not going because I cannot sit in that venue. It makes me so sick. Every time I've been to that venue twice now, every time I've gotten so ill at that venue. And the next day I've woken up with such bad vertigo that I can't open my eyes. So as much as I would love to see like my faves, I'm not gonna risk my health for my faves at any point. You guys know me. Health first, fangirling second. So yeah, I would only apply to Dream, and the ticketing's mostly gonna be for fun because I do not think it will be successful. Like, I have no faith in myself. Also, the ticketing's on Monday. I was like, not Monday, but like next Monday. And I was like, thanks for giving us a week to get our life together, SM. Really appreciate it. The ATs come back today. I watched it yesterday with my friends, and all I'm gonna say is, that's all I can say. I honestly, like, I watched it, obviously I watched the bouncy music video, and I don't remember what happened. The only thing I can remember is, like, the Wooyoung and San scenes in, like, the fighting rings. That's the only thing I think that's the only thing that actually stayed in my brain. Everything else, I'm kind of just like, I don't really remember what happened. But Wooyoung and San, also, they looked so good, and I was honestly, you guys, just watching, like, obviously all the USA Teeny could buy the album yesterday morning or whatever. So I was watching all the unboxings that I could see on my channel, on my for you page, my, what is it called? Is it called recommendations on YouTube? Wow, can you guys tell I'm a great YouTuber? Anyways, I was watching all the recommended videos like from different unboxers, and oh my god, the cards are so adorable this era. You guys know I loved the cards last era, but I had to like really refrain myself from buying them. I still really do want the like what is it, the oh 잠시만요, what do you call that, the blanket cards. I still really want the blanket card for Wooyoung, but the new cards are so cute. Like all of the ones with like, I don't want to give PC spoilers. I won't give PC spoilers, but the cards are really cute this era. And I really do want the cards from last era. Like the US exclusive cards last era were so cute. So also, it's so funny, you guys. One of my Dream friends, like my friend who like ults Dream, she all of the sudden texted me asking me about ATEEZ like a couple days ago. She was like, oh, like do you know ATEEZ? And I was like, oh yeah, like I've been a fan like obviously since their debut, you know, like I know quite a bit about them. And she was like, oh, like, you know, I'm starting to get into them. And I was like, what? ATEEZ? And so she was like asking me for like random recommended like content and stuff, and like I was like sending her videos. And then she sent me a picture of her buying an album, and I was like, and then this morning she went to whatever show that they perform. I don't remember what Saturdays. What is Saturdays? The show that Mino and Jungwoo MC, Inkigayo. She went to this morning to take pictures of them, and I was like, damn. Are you buying the new Stray Kids light stick? So as of right now, I'm not going to pre-order it because it's quite expensive, and as you guys know, I'm moving. I could obviously buy it and pre-order it to my new house, but again, I do not have the financial ability to buy it right now because I'm going to Japan and obviously moving. And I don't think you guys, I mean, you guys probably know, moving costs a shit ton of money, and obviously going on vacation also costs a shit ton of money. So I'm trying to like withhold from buying things right now that it's not for my trip or for the move. So I haven't really been buying anything K-pop related recently, except for I'm going to Hybe today. Don't Hybe doesn't count. Hybe doesn't count. If it's Subin doesn't count. So I've been trying to obviously like withhold on buying like things too because I don't really need any more merch to move. But I'm still very undebated. I'm undecided about trying for the Stray Kids tour. I really would like to see Stray Kids again, but I feel like everybody's having a tour in September, and it's gonna really like just like end my brain cells and my wallet. So I'd have to really think about the Stray Kids tour, to be honest. But if I were to get tickets to the new tour, then yeah, I would probably get the light stick, the dome tour. They're coming to Korea. Anyways, I don't know. You guys, I'll be honest, how do I put this politely? I was let go from one of my jobs that I do here because they canceled the program that I was doing. and that job was like one of my main sources of income here. Obviously, as you guys know, like my parents do help me financially, and I've always been extremely transparent about that. But the thing is, my parents only help me financially for like school and living costs. They don't help me at all with my K-pop stuff. Everything K-pop related, I have to earn myself and pay for myself. They do not pay for any of it. Obviously, like they're like, if it's your hobby, like you have to pay for it. So because I lost my job, I do not have the extra income to do much things these days. So I've been trying to obviously look for new jobs and stuff like that, and like look for new opportunities, but concerts and things are going to be really hard for me the next couple months until I find another opportunity to earn income, because like I said, right now my income is sparse, very sparse. So obviously I am enough to live, like I can live, but the thing is, like I said, like because that job specifically, all of the income I earned from that job what basically went to my K-pop stuff. I don't have that income anymore, so it's gonna be really hard to do anything these next couple months. That's besides the TXT comeback, because I will find money for that. How long are you staying in Korea for? I have no plans on leaving Korea ever. I am gonna graduate next spring. I'm still in university. I have a year left of university, so I'll graduate next spring, and then I do plan on like working full time here eventually. I don't know how that will be. I haven't really decided exactly like what path I'm gonna go. I'm still very undecided on like kind of what I want to do. I know for a fact that I really, really, really would be unhappy at like a 9 to 5 desk job. However, if it came down to it and I needed to do one in order to stay here, I probably would. More than anything, I would love to work in the entertainment industry or work in the K-pop industry and somehow. But I do not plan on leaving Korea. Like, not for a while. Like, maybe I would leave in like, I don't know. Here, guys, here's the thing. I always told you guys I'd only stay in Korea for like 5 to 6 years, and I'm on year 3, so I don't think I'm gonna leave anytime soon. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna stay here. I just my contract for my new house is 2 years. So I'll be in my new house for 2 years. So at least 2 more years. But also I don't want to move home because that sounds like such a journey, and I have too much stuff, so I'm good. I'll stay here. Like I would love one day to have all my K-pop stuff in one place, but it's just not gonna be possible. Because moving my stuff from America to here sounds horrible, and moving my stuff from here to America sounds horrible, so I don't want to move. Do you see yourself downsizing right now to support higher priority groups? I already kind of have. As you guys know, I don't collect, obviously, in the insanity way that I used to. Like, I used to collect, like, 70 groups and, like, buy everything and, like, go crazy, go stupid, but that was because I had a really good stable income because I worked as a nanny, and also I worked for YouTube, and that was when YouTube was actually doing well because that was the pandemic and everyone was watching YouTube. As you guys may or may not know, YouTube is not doing well these days. Like, it's actually really hard to earn an income from YouTube these days because nobody really watches long form content these days. A lot of people like the shorter content forms. So as you guys can see, my channel is obviously failing very, very, very rapidly, which is fine. Whatever. I mean, it's not fine because like it's not fine, but like it's whatever, I guess. So obviously when I had more money to spend on K-pop, I spent a lot on K-pop, but obviously now that I have such a limited income, I have already started to prioritize. So, like, I really only focus on like alt groups. Like, obviously Dream's comeback is coming, TXT's comeback is coming, Stray Kids just had their comeback, and I'm almost done with all of the OTA cards. And I have so many Singmin pops. I don't know how that, I mean, I know how it happened. My friend gave me a lot, but my Singmin 5-star non-album collection, kind of sexy right now, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. I mainly focus on alt stuff, but also, like, if a comeback is really, really good, I'll probably buy it. Like, and Hypen's comeback was just too good not to buy, so I bought it. But yeah, also, I've been trying to, like, not buy things right now just because of my move, but I'm finally moving next week, so after I move, I might go insane. Because, like, there's been one comeback, specifically, Taeyong's comeback, Shalala. I want to buy it so bad. I want to give him my money. Like, he deserves my money. I enjoy his comeback so much. So I am probably going to buy Shalala for myself as a pre-birthday gift because, as you guys know, the month of June is my, like, the entire month of June is my birthday. I celebrate every day of June. for myself. So yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. I don't know. But like downsizing more as in like selling, no, I don't really like to sell things. There is some photo cards I do want to, there are some photo cards I do want to sell coming soon, I suppose, but I don't know if that will be like internationally or if I'm going to sell them like in Korea. I haven't decided yet. So I guess we'll see. But there is like a collection I really do want to sell because, to be honest, I need the money. So honestly, there's probably more cards I can find to sell too. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But all of that would be after I come back from Japan anyways, because I don't really have a lot of time right now in between moving in Japan. And as you guys know, my Japan trip is like #1 priority right now. Other than, okay, move is #1. But once I actually get into my house and I have my house, my #1 priority is my Japan trip. So Japan first, and then I can buy album second. But yeah. Apartment tour after you move, absolutely. Absolutely. I just need to get my life together a little bit. Like, I really need to just like kind of get my life together. I don't know, obviously I will never be able to do an empty apartment tour because that's not how it works in Korea. I will see my apartment empty the day that I get there. I've never seen it empty. I've only seen it with other people's stuff in it. So I'm gonna try my hardest to do a moving vlog. I don't know how it's gonna go. I was honestly thinking of just giving my camera to my friend and being like, film whatever you want, go crazy, go stupid, and I'll edit it, basically. Because I personally will not be able to film because there's too many things I have to do. Like, I have to talk to my landlord, I have to go to the bank and pay the deposit, then I have to go talk to the real estate agent, and then I can get into my house. So, like, all of that stuff is me, whereas, like, my friends are just coming to help me take more stuff, like, I put like most of my like binders and like all my important documents in backpacks so that my friends can carry them and then not the moving company, because that freaks me out a little bit, especially my binders. Oh my god, Subi's coming for me. So I do have 2 friends coming to help me in the morning. So I might give my friend my camera and just say go crazy. Doesn't FNF scenes? Yes, I listened to all of the 5-star album and I did watch the music video. It was very cute. I was watching it while simultaneously helping my friend store photo cards though, so I don't really remember. I honestly remember Chen the most because my friend's a Chen bias, so every time Chen would come on the screen, she would like scream, so I'd look up. But I did see it a little bit. Yeah. My friend is like very like much like a humongous like Stray Kids collector. Like, she buys from a lot of stores, but she really doesn't like organizing her binders. It's like one of those things that like I guess I can understand for some people it can be kind of overwhelming to have a lot of photo cards and then like not really know like how to store them or like how you want to store them. But as you guys know, there's nothing I love more than storing photo cards, and there's nothing I love more than organizing photo cards. So this is like the 3rd time that I've been to her house where I just like organize her photo cards. I love it so much. So like I love to sleeve cards. I love to put them away. I love to organize by era. Like, it makes me so happy. So like what I did was like I made her like a Chen album binder. I made her a Chen pop binder, and then I made her a Chen non-album binder, and like I was like just reorganizing all of her stuff. And then she asked me to open some of her 5-star albums too, so I opened them and like organized all the extra PCs. And the best part is she paid me in Singmin photo cards. So I was like, she also helped me a lot with my 5-star collection. Like, she gave me 10 PCs, I think, like 10 PCs. So my 5-star collection is doing very well. But she gave me a lot of Singmin pops because she kept pulling Singmin, and I was like, for me. How many binders do you have right now? Hold on. Okay, let me count. So we have Dream, 127 Wavy, NCT, OT things. We have my Sungchan Shotoro Bio binder. Sobs my eyes up. We have my Dream non-album binder. We have my Jaemin non-album binder. We have TXT, Subin binder, and then the TXT OT4 binder. We have Stray Kids bigger inclusion binder, Stray Kids non-album binder, and then my Singmin binder. We have my Baekhyun binder. We have my non-collecting but kind of collecting groups binder. 15? Am I missing any? I think that's 15 right now. But obviously I have like 20 back home in America, so that's just the ones I have here. I have 15. I'm pretty 87% positive I have 15 in Korea and like 20 at home. Actually, no. I have another binder here, which is like bigger inclusions. So I have another 16? That doesn't include mini binders, so like the little tiny binders, like the collect books. I have A5 binders that I count, but the collect books I don't count. So, like, this collect book is the one that just goes with me everywhere because it has all my duplicate PCs. This is my travel collect book. Just has duplicate PCs, so yeah. 15? What's your favorite song from the new Stray Kids album? I like Top Line, and I like Super Bowl, and I like Collision. I think those are like my favorites. I really like Super Bowl. Super Bowl just like, I don't know, it just makes sense in my brain. Like, it like tickles my brain in the right way. I love Super Bowl. Top Line's fun. Get Lit as well is quite good. I like Collision too. I like the style of Collisions. How would you store Pops for a single member, aka Subin? Subin has his own binder. My Subin binder is probably like this thick. He needs a new binder, but I just haven't gotten one from him yet. And what I do for Subi is I do all of his pre-order benefits in chronological order. So obviously, like, from I have Broadcast in the front, but it goes from Eternity all the way to Temptation, like pre-order benefits. And then I have his Japanese section where I have all of his Japanese cards, and then I have his section of non-album that are not pre-order benefits, so like Season's Greetings, Deco Kits, Memories DVDs, photo books, other shit. And that's basically in chronological order as well, as much as I can. And then in the back is all of his like Hybe size photo cards, so all of those are in chronological order as well. So it goes from like the Hybe Insight cards to like the Little Wishes cards to like the more Hybe Insight cards, and then it goes into the tour cards, and then the tour cards I do in chronological order, so it goes from like Shine Together to obviously Mirage. I don't have the first fan meeting because they're too expensive. And then behind that is all of his birthday merch, so all of like the 2021 birthday merch and the 2022 birthday merch, and then after that is all of his bigger inclusions in chronological order, so like Season's Greetings, like postcards, like stuff like that is all in chronological order. So for Subin, I do it mostly chronologically, but I do it in like kind of sections, if that makes sense. Did you buy the new Stray Kids album or not? I bought so many copies. I did. I think I bought 8 copies? No. 12 copies? I think I bought like 12 copies, if I'm not mistaken. I bought all of the versions, plus dupes, plus my 3 buys, like my 3 main buys as digipacks. So yes, of course I did. I posted a little reels. Do you collect big inclusions or keep every pull? It depends on the group. For Stray Kids and TXT, yes, I do. For Stray Kids and for TXT, I collect like OT inclusions because I've always collected Stray Kids bigger inclusions. And then for TXT, I started from Fighter Escape on. So like all of like Temptation, all of like Thursday's Child, all of Fighter Escape, I have all of their like postcards and stuff. And then Stray Kids, like I said, I've always collected OTA bigger inclusions. The only bigger inclusions I'm not collecting right now for like this era is the limited poster because it's too freaking big. I just don't care. I pulled 2 10s, so I was like, whatever, I'll just keep them. Actually, no, I gave one of the albums to my friend, so I only have 1 10. So yeah, I will not collect the big inclusions, but if it's enough to fit in a binder, yeah. So like, as you guys know, in the 5-star album, there's like a postcard with like a member on it. I have all 8 of them. I think. No, I'm missing 10. I think I'm missing 10 if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Yeah. So like those I collect. And like for TXT, I collect postcards with their faces on it. But yeah, other groups. For NCT Dream, they haven't really had random postcards, and if they did, I get Taemin, and then I kind of just like don't really care, I guess. But as long as I have Taemin, I'm okay. And then for 127, I do not. I just keep who I pull. And for Wavy as well, I try to get Kun, but I keep who I pull. And then everyone else, no. Like BTS, I guess I collected some BTS postcards back in the day, but no. Baekhyun, I try and get all of his postcards, but no. All of Baekhyun's like solo postcards I tried to get, but like the EXO ones, no. I like bigger inclusions, but for like non-album bigger inclusions, only Subin. Sometimes Jaemin, but only Subin. Because I'm trying to get like everything Subin, so like Subin I collect the most thoroughly, obviously. But yeah, not really, no. But for like album stuff, yeah, I do. for Stray Kids and NC. I mean, what is their name? TXT. Literally, me forgets the name of my old groups. Aerial Core, Down to the Beats. I think a lot of people don't like bigger inclusions, but I don't mind. Also for Stray Kids specifically, they have their own bigger inclusions binder, so I don't have to look at it as often, so it's good. Because, like, I honestly like having, like, a photo card binder and then, like, a bigger inclusions binder, because when they're all mixed together, it stresses me out. Whereas, like, the PC binder is literally just every single page of all of the PCs from, like, obviously mixtape to 5-star, so it's, like, quite aesthetic. I think Stray Kids are going to need another binder soon, but that's a later aerial issue. Did you see that BTS has a book now? Yes, they've put out multiple books in the past, but this is like the anniversary book, yes. But I will not be purchasing it because I do not need it. I bought the book of like their story. Like when they put those books out, it was like, I want to say like four years ago or something. It was for like, it was like the book that like explained all of their world or whatever, and I never read it. It's still sealed, so I don't actually read, so. I know you're not buying much albums right now, but you eventually buy the new EXO album. Yeah, of course. EXO I will buy, because EXO is obviously one of my ultimates, and I collect EXO. It's just that EXO's comeback is after I move, so of course. If it's after I move, yeah, I'll buy it. I collect EXO. I don't know, because I know EXO has a lot of versions this time around. I don't know if I would collect for every single member. I might be a little bit more strict on myself and only collect for Baekhyun. So that might change. Like, I've been kind of trying to not collect every single member for every single thing for like digipacks, mini, stuff like that. I would probably be convinced to buy Kyungsoo very easily, but also Dream is making a comeback in July, and then TXT have their pre-release single, but they're not going to release anything right now. So it just depends on like when it happens, but I will buy EXO's album, yes. For me, I don't really know specific dates of anything right now because my brain is too in shambles to think. Like, I don't think you guys understand how much stress I've been under because of this move. So, all I'm thinking about is the move right now, and then I can think about the rest at a later date. Like, I can't think about anything but the move right now. My move is the only thing I'm thinking about, but yes, I will buy EXO's album. The thing is, you guys, though, I just don't do unboxings as frequently on my channel, obviously, as you guys know. I've been really enjoying doing short-form content recently because it's just easier to film and easier to edit, as you guys know. So I do a lot on, like, Reels. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing. I do so many unboxings on Reels, but I just haven't been buying a lot of stuff recently because, obviously the move. I don't want to buy new things. But yeah, if you guys want to see like unboxings, I usually do them on Reels. I don't really do dedicated videos anymore. So yeah. I didn't unbox 5-star at all, just because the lucky draw did not go the way I was expecting, so I just posted the lucky draw. If you guys haven't seen my lucky draw, you won't know what happened, but if you saw my lucky draw, you know what happened, so. Do you have any tips on collecting PCs? I would say it depends on the member you collect or how you want to collect, but if you do want to go the route of collecting a more popular member, buy albums and don't buy cards, because you can always try and trade the cards instead of having to buy overpriced PCs. Obviously, if you do end up pulling like lower, obviously less popular members, it does get you in a little bit of a hardship. But you can always sell their PCs and then buy the PC of the more popular member. And I'm not trying to say this because I think popularity is important. I'm just trying to say this because that's legit how it works. Like, I want you guys to understand, like, I know how photocard collecting works, and that's just how it works. But if you want to collect a less popular member, buy the PCs. There's really no point in buying, unless you need the albums, there's no point in buying the albums because the photocards are cheap. That is literally just me being honest. Like, if I were to start collecting a new member of a new group right now, and I knew that they were a less popular member, I would buy their photo cards. If I knew that I wanted to start collecting a group right now and it was the most popular member, I would buy the albums because there's more likely to pull them or pull a member that you can trade for. So that's what I would just say. And that's just me being as blunt as I can as somebody who's collected photo cards for 3+ years now. That's just my experience, like how it works the best. Obviously, if you already have the albums and you don't want to buy the albums, okay, go for it, buy the photo cards. But I personally, and this is just my personal opinion, would rather buy duplicate albums than buy an overpriced photo card, in my opinion. Especially if it's a group that comes with multiple photo cards in an album. There's no point in buying an overpriced photo card where you can get like 3 cards and then try and trade for the cards you need, or like eventually sell those for a decent price and then buy the one that you need. So no, I would never ever buy overpriced photo cards if I can just buy the album. If it's a group that you only get 1 photo card per album, that's obviously a little bit more tricky. But if it's a smaller group, like I would say 6 members and below, there's pretty high statistics of pulling your bias or pulling a member that you could trade for your bias. So I was just to buy the album still, if you bias popular members. For me personally, I bias almost every single group I collect, I bias the most popular member or the second most popular member. So that's my experience. The only group that I do not is like Treasure. Actually, I was buying Yoshi PCs yesterday. It was so much fun. I had a great time. I saw the reel for 5 stars. So I know the reel for 5 star was not what I was expecting. And the thing that I didn't know that my friend told me the other day is that there's only 1 set of signed cards for the entire Lucky Draw. So I was the only person that pulled a signed card for that member in that Lucky Draw. Isn't that insane? They did sign cards for the other like special photo cards, but for the Lucky Draw, it was only 1 set. So I was the only person that pulled it. That's so fun. I was like, wow, look at me. Successful. But yeah, I don't want you guys to think at all that like I am like being rude to other members or I don't care for other members, because you guys absolutely know that's not the case. I love all of the members of all the groups that I stan. But when it comes to collecting, unfortunately, you do have to consider member popularity and member pricing, because it is something that is prevalent and it won't go away, unfortunately. I think a lot of people, especially abroad, try and not think about it that way, but especially in Korea, and honestly just kind of like Asia in general, member pricing is never gonna go away, unfortunately. That is just who they are. So maybe abroad you can get better deals for like more popular members, but here, no, absolutely not. There's no way that you can get a good deal on a popular member unless the card is damaged. It's just how they've always done it, so they're not gonna change their ways. That's just me being honest. You guys know I've collected in America, I've collected in Korea, but that's just the way I've done it. But also for me, albums are a lot cheaper here, so I'd much rather buy an album. If albums are obviously really expensive where you live, I would then literally go down to the minuscule cent and be like, okay, how much is this photo card worth? How much can I get it for? And is it more expensive than just buying an album? I would go down to the cent. Because if you can get the card for cheaper than the album, just buy the card. But again, because in Korea, albums are extremely cheap, I don't really think about it that way. Because I can just go to Myeongdong and get an album for like $11, so I don't think about it. But yeah, down to the minuscule cent, everyone. I would always say too that like budgeting is good, like when you collect photo cards, but I don't budget. I say it, but I don't do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I'm always like, oh guys, like budgeting is so important. I don't budget, so you can listen to me all you want, but just know that I don't even follow my own rules. So Ariel's dumb. I don't like budgeting. Budgeting stresses me out too much. Like maybe I can budget when I'm like 27. I'm only 22. I got time. I got time to not budget and be a free-spirited young adult. But yeah. That's just my recommendation. You can do whatever the hell you want as well. Just letting you know. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. That's just from my experience how I've done it, I guess. Also, you guys, my hair is faded so much. I've washed it 3 times now, and look, it's like already light pink. It was so, if you guys watched the Weavers Con vlog, which if you haven't, please watch it. It was so dark that first day. I was watching the footage back and I was like, holy crap, my hair was so dark. And now it is so light. Like, it's like, so light. It's crazy. But the thing is, in the shower, like, I was trying to see if, like, the color was fading. Because, obviously, as you guys know, in Korea we have wet baths. So I just, like, put my hair, like, over the sink to see if there was any water, like, color coming out. There's no more dye coming out anymore. The first 2 washes, there was dye coming out, and now there's no dye. But it's still fading so much. It's crazy. Like, absolutely insane. I'm kind of sad. I really liked, like, the darker, color. But I don't know. I might re-dye it for Japan. We'll see. I don't want to kill my hair, but we'll see. So we have to use popcorn sleeves. I don't know what popcorn. What do you mean by popcorn sleeves? Like hard sleeves, or is that like a specific brand? I sleeve my cards. You guys know, but there's one specific Korean brand that I use to single sleeve, and then if I double sleeve, I put an Ultra Pro sleeve on top of it. So I double sleeve all of my special cards, like for Subin and for Taemin. And I tried for Singmin, but they don't fit in the A5 binder. But like for all my Stray Kids special cards, I double sleeve them. But yeah, I don't know what popcorn sleeves are. I'm sorry. I don't know if that means just like a. I don't know if that just means a sleeve or. I do sleeve all my cards though. Yes. If I have any cards that are unsleeved, that means I'm unwell. I would never put a PCMI binder unsleeved. That would like actually give me like the most amount of chest pains in the entire world. Like my friend, when I went to her house and I saw all of her unsleeved cards, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, no, bestie, we can't do it this way. It's like popular Korean band, popcorn sleeves. The ones that I use are blue, and they say thick. I have no idea, actually, I don't know. I don't know what they're called. I don't have them around me because obviously everything's packed, but I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know the name of the brand, to be honest. There's the ones that I use have different colors, if that helps. Like there's the light blue, there's the dark blue, there's the purple, there's the other colors. I use the light blue. I know the purple is thicker, but I use the light blue because I like the thickness of the light blue. I've always wanted to try the purple, to be honest, but I've never found them, so. They have them in the underground stations, but they're like so overpriced. It's like 100 sleeves for like $2 or $3 or something, where you can get them so much cheaper online, so I'm like, no. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I use them, but I could be using them and I just don't know, to be honest. Also, you guys, everyone please, like, one like, because today I have to go fight for my life again. I went to the new Hybe exhibit on Wednesday with my friends, and I obviously was trying to get Subin's photo ticket, could not get it. Everyone pulled the same member. I was literally screaming and crying, and I waited for 2.5 hours outside of Hybe to get it, but I couldn't. So I'm going back today with my friend to see if I can get Subin's card, because the card that I have, they want, so they were like, oh, if we can get Subin, like, I'll help you, and I was like, okay. And then I'm going to do ticketing for Japan for day 1, which is going to be so stressful, because neither me or my friend know how it works, so we're gonna literally just, like, start, like, sobbing. So that's great. So yeah, everyone please wish me luck, because today's gonna be such a stressful day. And then I really want to go to all of like the BTS Festa stuff tonight, like they're doing like the fireworks tonight. But the thing is, the government predicted that there would be 300,000 plus people there tonight, and that the subways might be closed at some points because of the amount of people and the amount of traffic. So I'm a little bit worried about that, because that's a lot of people. And it's not that big of a space, so I really want to go, but it's gonna depend, I think, on everything. I don't know. I want to go, you guys, like, I really do. As you guys saw, I went to if you don't follow me on Instagram, I went to, like, they lit up a lot of, like, the bridges and, everything, like, purple. Like, they lit up, like, one of, like, the big towers purple, and I went to go see all of that stuff on their anniversary on Tuesday, but, I really want to see the fireworks. I bet it will be so pretty. But I'm so worried that it's going to be too many people, because there's already so many tourists here because of BTS. Besides TXT in Japan, what do you plan on doing? Well, it's going to be my 23rd birthday. So for my birthday, we're going to Universal Studios Japan, because I always wanted to go to, like, a big theme park in another country. So we're going to go to Universal Studios. I would have loved to go to Disney, but obviously Disney's in Tokyo and we're going to Osaka. There is a traditional city called Kyoto, very close to Osaka, so we're going to be doing a day trip to Kyoto with my Japanese friend, and she's going to be my tour guide, which is great. And then we have 2 more days that we haven't exactly planned what we're doing. I think the first day, which is the day we land, we're going to just do some, like, traveling around, like, maybe, like, the main, like, streets of Osaka, and, like, go to, like, I don't know if you guys know, but Osaka has a Ferris wheel, like, maybe do that kind of stuff. But the second free day that we haven't exactly decided what we're doing yet. But the thing is, my friend and I, like, we booked this trip, I want to say in, like, March, April. And we still haven't planned what we're doing, but we need to think a little bit harder and then we can plan it. But again, like me and my friend have both been so extremely busy with like school ending, obviously Weavers Con, obviously me moving. So we both kind of decided that we figure it out after all of this is over. So yeah, we have a little bit of plans, like I said, but nothing too like exactly crazy planned out because obviously the trip is majority for TXT and for my birthday. So we have 4 out of 6 days planned, which in my opinion is not bad. Well, technically 5, because like I said, the first day is gonna be mostly just like probably just like doing like little things, I guess. But yeah. We're getting there, everyone. We're getting there. It's just we've been so busy. I'm telling you, finals week was rough. Then we had Weavers Con. Then I had more finals. And then saying goodbye to everyone was rough. And then now I have to move, so give me a sec and I'll plan it out. It's just me and my friend haven't really like looked up what we want to do yet. Like the only thing I really wanted to do was go to Kyoto and like see all like the traditional places because I thought it would be really cool. And like I said, my friend offered to take us, so yes. I'm actually so mad though because they're doing a pop-up store for TXT, but it's in Tokyo, and Tokyo is like 2 hours away by train, but it's really expensive. And I was like, why would you do that to me? Like, why? Like, you actually hate me or something? Okay, fine. Yeah, so I'm a little upset by it at Big Hit, but what can you do? What can you do? But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there on planning, everyone. We just need like more time. I promise you, after I move, we will plan it out. Because, like, I've been trying to, like, plan my outfits out as well and, like, what I want to wear, obviously. And I can't even do that because I don't know where we're going. Like, I have no idea what we're doing or where we're going, so I can't even plan my outfits. It's terrible. It's stressing me out too much, to be honest. I'm more scared for, like, what I'm going to wear than, like, where we're going. To me, like, that's what worries me. You know what I mean? But also, you have to think, aerial influence, like, social media creator, so I always think about what I'm wearing. My worst fears are packing. Are you gonna film while you're there? Yes, I'm going to film almost every day if I can, but I think like the travel day and my birthday might be the same vlog, and then TXT will obviously be the same vlog, so it's just like day 1, day 2. And then maybe like the last 3 days will be the same vlog. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet because I don't know what I will be able to film and what I won't be able to film. Obviously Universal, like I can't film on rides, so that's gonna be difficult. But I obviously want to film on my birthday because like I filmed every year on my birthday for the past couple years, so it'd be special. And obviously, like, when we're just, like, looking around Osaka, I want to film, and then TXT, obviously, I want to film as much as I can. You cannot film in Japanese concerts. It's, like, a humongous thing, so obviously I will not film at TXT's concert, but I will film, like, you know, like, the surroundings and, like, getting my merch and stuff, and then, like, obviously, like, what I'm wearing and stuff. So, yeah. I'm gonna film as much as I can, but again, I don't know to what extent that will be because I'm not sure, again, exactly what we're doing, but I want to film as much as I can. Guys, these are, like, gonna be, like, lifelong memories for me. Like, I've never been to Japan, and it's one of my, like, biggest destinations to want to go to, like, since I was little, so I want to, obviously film and keep the memories for as long as I can, so yes, I will try and film everything, but we'll see. I want to. Yes. But, again, it's gonna depend on how crazy everything is, because I feel like it's gonna be a very hectic 6 days, and then it's gonna be done, and I'm gonna be like, because it's so sad. The day after we come back, my friend leaves Korea permanently, so we get to go to Japan together, then she just leaves. Woohoo. So exciting. So excited about it. So, is there a certain food you want to try? I definitely want to try ramen in Japan, because obviously the ramen's, like, really popular there. Other than that, to be honest, I know a lot of traditional Japanese dishes have seafood, and also you guys know I don't eat seafood, so I have a feeling I'm gonna struggle a little bit with eating there. I've already kind of, like, I already know that I'm gonna struggle eating, but, it sounds very random, but I really want to see what 7-Eleven has, because as you guys know, Japanese 7-Elevens are, like, really popular to, like, eat there, because they have, like, obviously, quote-unquote, a better selection of food. So I'm excited to see the 7-Elevens. But other than that, not really, just because I don't really know, again, much about their cuisine, and what I do know about is a lot of seafood, so I'm a bit scared. But I'm like I said, I'm going with my Japanese, like my Japanese friend is gonna be our tour guide for a lot of it, so she will advise us. She taught me how to order food and how to say yes and no and how to order stuff at like a cafe, so I think I can survive, guys. The only thing I don't know is where is the bathroom, but I can figure that one out later, honestly. That's a later era issue. I know how to order food. I feel like a genius. She was teaching, I was having my Japanese lesson. Because I was like, can you help me, please? Because obviously she's not going to be with us 24/7. She's only going to be there for like a few days, like in and out. So I have to fend for myself. And everyone told me that I cannot use my English nor my Korean on the streets. So I was like, that's great. Obviously, that like the airport and stuff, English you can use. And like, I'm sure like at the concert, I'll be able to use my English and or Korean. But everyone was like, oh, yeah, you're gonna need some help. And I was like, oh, God. So don't worry, everyone. I know how to say excuse me and I know how to order, so that's all you need. I'll survive. But apparently, like, when you, my friend was telling me when you buy something, like, they tell you so many things before giving you the receipt. So she told me, like, just to say yes to everything, basically. And I was like, okay, I will say yes to everything. Romanized Japanese from Pop Goes just like reading Spanish. Yeah, actually, it wasn't too hard to like get the like the pronunciation as best as I could get it for not knowing any Japanese. So how well is your Korean now? I'm advanced in Korean. Actually, in the past like 3 days, like 7 different old ladies have told me I'm so good at Korean, and I'm like, what? I think they think I'm like a traveler or something. Also, oh my god, the staff member at Hybe was so confused because I went with my Japanese friend and my other American friend, and he obviously started talking to my Japanese friend first in Korean, and she was like, she speaks a little bit of Korean, but obviously not to my fluency level. Or I'm not fluent, but not to my advanced level. She only went to level 2 of language school, and so I replied, and he got so confused. And then this man goes, "Oh, are you from Italy?" And I was like, "Do I look Italian?" I literally was like, "Wait a minute, do I look Italian?" And I was like, "I'm American, but like I'm obviously Latina." So I was like, "Do I look Italian, guys? Do I look Italian? I don't think I look Italian at all." I was like, "Man, no." And then he started asking me all about my life story because he was like, why do you speak Korean so good? He didn't understand. So I had to tell the staff member at Hybe why I speak Korean. Good conversation me and that guy had. Yep. You look a little bit Italian. What? Guys, I have never been told that in my entire life. Like, my entire life. No one has ever said that I look Italian. I think. I don't remember. Somebody might have told me I look Italian, but still, that's so weird. I don't think I look Italian. I don't think so. Guys, do I look Italian? I feel like with my eyebrows, I look so Latin. Everyone tells me I look Hispanic. Guys, you can't tell me I look Italian now. My whole life, everyone's like, yeah, I really look Hispanic. Wow. Maybe it's because of my hair color right now, but I was like, no. So fascinating, so fascinating. I'm not offended if I'm not trying to offend any Italians out there. I'm offended on the behalf that I'm fully Latina. That's why I'm offended. And obviously, I was just offended because, like, the thing is, he heard us speaking English, so he heard my American accent so thick and so loudly because we were obviously speaking English to each other. And then he comes over and asks me if I'm Italian. I was like, no. I was like, I'm from America. He's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh? I was like, yeah. Anyways. Oh my god, I also learned how to say I'm American in Japanese. That was fun. I feel like I know all the essentials, you guys. I can tell people that I'm American, and I can order at a restaurant, and I can say, thank you, hello, and excuse me. Like, I know everything. But the thing is, I was watching, like, clips from, like, Sweet Mirage in Japan last time. I didn't realize TXT speaks so much Japanese during, like, their mens and stuff. I'm not gonna understand a word. I was really banking on like translators, but no, they speak so much Japanese. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna understand anything. It's okay though. If they do their closing mints in Korean, I will literally just start like clapping. Next time you go to Hype, just start speaking Italian. Well, I'm going to Hype like in 30 minutes, but no, I don't know any Italian. The only Italian I know was the one phrase my mom taught me when we went to Italy when I was 6. Cause my mom was like, if you guys get lost, you need to tell the policeman where you're from. Not like who my mom is, not like who I am. No, just where you're from. I don't know why she thought that was. I don't know. I don't understand my mom's brain, but so I know how to say I'm from where I'm from. So that's all I know how to say in Italian. Well, like I know like I guess some words, I guess, but not enough to like break out the Italian at Hype, you know what I mean? But anyways, I just thought it was so fascinating that this man thought I was Italian. I was like, no. Did you change the color of your hair? When did you change the color of your hair? When did you change the color of your watch? My cinnamon roll watch band broke. It completely like fell apart. So I had to buy this one. I bought it on Coupang, I want to say a few weeks ago. And I dyed my hair last Friday. Yeah. I dyed it for Weavers Con, so a week ago. So as you guys can see, it's faded a lot. It was much darker purple like the first couple days, but as I've been washing it, it's fading so much. Which is confusing because it's box dye, and I didn't think box dye would fade that as quickly. But no, this one faded super, super quick. Like, as you guys can see, the ends of my hair is super pink now. Whereas, like, if you guys look at my pictures from Weavers Con Day 1, or, like, if you watch the vlog, my hair was dark. Like, it was dark purple. But now it's pink, so I don't know. It's kind of a vibe. I still, like I said, I can't decide if I'm going to re-dye it or not for Japan, but we'll see. I don't really want to have orange roots again, but I don't know. Everyone kind of told me I pulled off the ginger, and I was like, don't hype me up for that, guys. Like, I don't want to be ginger, but, like, also I could be. No. It's kind of funny, though, because, like, I look back on all my pictures of me blonde, and I'm like, I miss my blonde. But, no, I'll be pink for a while. Especially, like, just for the summer. Hopefully, I'm really hopeful that by September I will be back to blonde. I'm hopeful. Unless I keep dyeing it pink, then I obviously wouldn't, but hopeful by September. Isn't there shampoo and conditioner meant for dyed hair? Yes, there is. I could buy, like, a pink hair shampoo. You have to try purple hair. My hair was kind of purple the first couple days. It wasn't, like, dark purple, but it was definitely purple. My hair was purple the first couple days. I was in my grape era for a second. And marry the Joker of Batman? Why would I marry the Joker? With purple hair? Oh, because he has purple hair? Oh. No. I like having grape moments every once in a while, but as you guys know, I haven't dyed my hair a color in a very long time, so it was quite shocking for everyone. Especially, oh my god, you guys. So, as you guys know, I tell you guys all the time, but I talk to my mom like twice a day. Like, I talk to my mom every day. So my mom knew I was dyeing my hair. She, like, knew that, I told her that I was dyeing my hair. I didn't tell my dad. Because I didn't think to tell my dad, because obviously my dad and I don't talk every day, and my parents are divorced, so they don't talk either. So my dad FaceTimed me, and it was like a jump scare. He screamed. He's like, what happened to your hair? And I was like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, Dad, I dyed my hair. He's like, you dyed your hair? And I was like, yeah. Because my dad is not like, he always lets me choose what I want to do, but he's kind of very against like the dyed hair, because the reason is he just doesn't want my hair to fall out. Like, he's very scared that my hair is going to fall out. Which, I mean, like, kind of true. But anyways, yeah, I scared my poor father. He was like, what? You dyed your hair? And I was like, yeah. I was like, sorry, Dad. I think he was more upset that I didn't tell him, but I was like, sorry. I kind of forgot, bro. Yeah, it was quite funny. I was like, oops, sorry, Dad. Because I kind of like, since I talk to my mom every day, I kind of forget who I tell what. I don't think I've showed my grandma yet. That's awkward. I haven't called my grandma in a while, so I don't think my grandma's been staying with my mom for a little bit, so, like, I think she knows, but I don't think she's seen my hair. Unless my mom has showed her a picture. La la la. Oh, no, wait. Maybe I don't remember. Guys, there's been so many things that have been happening recently that I don't remember when I called my family. I don't remember. Maybe everyone saw my dyed hair. No, I think everyone saw my, no, everyone saw my dad, yeah. My cousin's birthday party was the weekend of Weavers Con, and everyone was at my house, so I think everyone saw it. Guys, all of the days are running together. Like, I cannot believe Weavers Con was like a week ago. A week ago? It kind of feels like it was like 7 months ago, but also it feels like it was yesterday. So I'm like, what do you mean it was a week ago? Have you bleached your hair yourself before? I have, but I do not recommend it because I've always messed up my hair and then had to go to the hair salon and then had to pay like $500 for them to fix it. But also, if you have less hair than me and somebody to help you, you might be fine. But because I have so much hair and never has anyone ever helped me bleach it, I've always tried to do it myself. I don't recommend because you'll get splotchy everywhere and it'll just look horrible. Yeah. I've had many, many times in which I try to dye my own hair and then we end up at the salon the next day paying like $600. But in my opinion, those were all learning experiences. Like, I feel bad for my mom, but they were all learning experiences on my behalf. And so, like, this pink I did myself, but it was just because it was just depositing dye. And, like, if there was missing spots, it wouldn't look that bad because my hair is blonde. And then, like, obviously my roots are brown, but, yeah. I don't think, honestly, I don't think I would ever bleach my hair again by myself because I don't trust myself. Also, bleach is just so dangerous, and I have such compromised hair already that I was like, no, I'm good. I'd rather go to the salon. Because then if it really does mess up and I have to go to the salon to fix it, that sucks. But also, I'm kind of against Korean salons right now because as you guys remember, or if you don't remember, in 2022, a salon here messed up my hair really, really bad. And then I was purple for a while. But yeah, I would go to my hair lady in America. But I don't think I would go here again. Unless I would try a new salon, but even then I'd be too scared, I think. Maybe I'd do like color, but not bleach, I don't think. But the thing is, I really do want to bleach my roots eventually when this all washes out and my hair is brown again. So, we'll see. We will see. I have not decided anything in stone yet, guys. Because you guys know, I kind of bleach my hair like once a year. I'm not very good at like dyeing my hair because I get really annoyed. And also, I feel like you guys don't understand, again, the amount of hair that I have, that I always get upcharged with the amount of hair that I have. So when I go to the salon, it costs a lot of money because everyone's like, oh, your hair is too long. Oh, your hair is too thick. You have to pay extra for that. And then also in America, you pay per bleach bowl at like the salon I go to. So because I have so much hair, there's so many bowls that you need to bleach my head. So it's always so expensive. Because as you guys know, I have an obnoxious amount of hair. Which I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not cutting my hair. But there's just like added expenses in my hair that you have to think about. Because my hair is an obnoxious creature. Whom I love, but whom is very expensive. Have you seen the Corel TXT collab? Yes, they're doing a collab with Kundar. Kundar is like the company, and Corel is like the proxy, I suppose, that is helping them. I really wanted to get it because actually when I first moved to Korea, Kundar was the shampoo that I used. So I found it so funny that they were sponsoring them. And obviously they have like benefits and stuff. But then I looked at the price of the benefits and people were only selling them for like $100 or $2. So I was like, I'd rather just buy the benefits separate. But I haven't bought it yet because obviously I am moving and I'm refusing to buy things. Like, I've pre-ordered stuff to my new house. Like, I pre-ordered, like, the Japanese album for TXT and, like, the Lovesick DVDs for TXT, but I have been trying so hard not to buy anything, because I am moving. I'm moving way sooner than you all think, so. No. But, yeah, I do want to get, like, the Kundar, especially, maybe not, I think they did ID photos. I hate ID photos. Like, the Clio ID photos, I don't need them, but the little postcards are so nice, so I'd get the postcards. For at least a bit. But yeah. I have seen it. I have. We get the OT5 set? Possibly, but probably more likely I'd get Subin because I've seen more people selling it by individual member than by set, to be honest. The OT5 set would be cute, but I don't really need bigger inclusions for everyone because bigger inclusions are not my favorite anyway, so. If it was a PC set, probably, but because it's a postcard, probably not, no. But I bought, like, almost all of their Hybe Insight merch. The only thing I'm missing is, like, the camera, but they didn't have the camera in stock when I went on Wednesday, so I'm hoping they have it in stock today, because if they don't, I might have a mental breakdown, so. Hype, don't do me wrong today, please. We're at the verge of insanity, Hype. Hold on. Why are my bangs so lopsided? I don't understand. They're so long for no reason. Why are they so long? This bang is not long. Okay. We're gonna separate you, but it doesn't separate nicely. It's okay. But yeah, that's kind of everything. Again, I just haven't been buying anything or trying not to buy anything because of the move, but I've still been buying everything. Like when I bought the 5-star albums, and then when I bought the Hypen albums, and when I bought the Hype merch, I just kept going, more stuff for me to pack, but it's okay, it's okay. Like I said, if they have the camera today, I'm gonna buy it, so la la la. It's my birth month, okay, everyone? It's my birth month. I deserve it. But I've been like really trying to hold back on buying things because of the move, so we'll see. Whew. I hate putting hairspray in my hair, but sometimes it has to be done. Oh, there's a hair in my eye. Met someone at a trading event near LA who mentioned you as their mutual. Who? An LA mutual? Who? Like, what do you mean mutual? Like mutual follower? LA? Who do I know in LA? I know, who do I know? I'm so sorry to that, Bessie, but who do I know in LA? A mutual in LA? Oh, actually? I have friends in LA, maybe. Depends on who it was. Do you know their name? Mutual in LA? I mean, as you guys know, I used to live in LA, so could have been a school friend, I guess. I don't know. A mutual? I don't know that many people. Unless it's like somebody I follow, but I don't really know who they are. That could be it. There's a lot of people that I follow that I don't know who they are. Like, especially on like Twitter and so, I don't know. Someone who collects Stray Kids. Was it Jade? Was her name Jade? Because if it's Jade, I know exactly who you're talking about. But someone who collects Stray Kids that's a mutual of mine? No idea. In LA? Was it Jade? I think that's the only person I know who collects Stray Kids in LA. Other than, like, my YouTube friends. Well, I don't know anyone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to this person. If it's not the person I'm thinking it is, I'm so sorry. Cause like, wow, I don't remember anyone's names. Aigo. Also, you guys, I've always really wanted to try. I haven't done it yet, but I want to try pink eyeshadow with my hair. I think it looks so cool. As you guys know, I'm not an eyeshadow fan, but I think it looks so pretty. Don't you guys think? Like the pink eyeshadow with like the pink hair. I don't really want to wear makeup today, to be honest. I'm feeling too lazy. And also, if I wear makeup, I have to take off the makeup, and that's just too many makeup wipes. I think I'm protesting makeup until after I move. But I kind of feel a little bit ugly. As you guys can see, my skin has not been happy right now. It needs to go away before Japan. Like, I'm not allowed to have, Are you thinking of dyeing your hair another color in the future? Because I really love it. Oh, thank you so much. I definitely think that now that I've dyed my hair, it like makes me want to dye my hair again. But I know that when I get back to blonde, I'll kind of be like, no, I'm done for a while. There's one color specifically I've been wanting to dye my hair for so long. But I've been really afraid of it because of the fading. I think if I knew that I was in a position where once it starts fading, I could get it professionally done, I would definitely do this hair color. But because I'm not in a position to do that, I can't yet. But there is one color I still haven't done that I want to try so badly, but I haven't done it. But pink and purples are always really safe for me because they fade the best in my opinion, especially pink. Pink fades so nicely. Like, obviously, as you guys can tell, it's faded already so much. So there's still one color I want to try really bad, but I don't think that will happen for a while. Guys, my eye bags right now. I don't really care though. I'm just going to Hive and then we're going ticketing and then I'm gonna come home and either cry over the success of ticketing or cry over the fail of ticketing. And then I have to say goodbye to my friend, which is gonna be so sad, but I'm seeing her in 2 weeks, so it's okay. My Japanese friend and I are going ticketing and then she's leaving for Japan today. Cries. Because everyone's leaving me. What do I gotta do when everyone's gone and I'm just sitting here by myself? I'm gonna cry my eyes out. That's what I'm gonna do. Because all my other friends are teachers, so I can't get out of work until like 6 p.m. So from like when I wake up at 5 a.m. to 6 p.m., I'm gonna have nothing. Hair looks gorgeous. I'm gonna thank you so much. I actually really like this color with purple. Like obviously, as you guys know, I wore a purple dress to Weavers Con day 2. And it looks really good with black. I mean, everything looks good with black. But this color with purple, I think looks really cute. I wore this shirt on the anniversary of BTS, but because it's the Festa day, I wore it again. Wow. But I'm not wearing my overalls this time. I was trying out those overalls to see if I liked them, and I still can't decide. You guys have to let me know. I didn't post any pictures, but I wore, like, overalls, and I don't know. I don't know if overalls are for me, everyone. They're my friends, and I kept them because she, like, let me keep them, but I don't know. I'm still undecided about them. I just don't think they look good in photos, to be honest. Like, overalls just don't suit photos very well. So anyways, we'll see. Is there any makeup I could put on right now that I would actually want to? No, because the thing is, guys, I've noticed with this hair color, blush looks bad with it. Like, a lot of blush. Like, you guys know I really love blushy looks. Blush looks bad because it's, like, the pink with the pink. I look so red. Like, if you guys saw my Instagram post from yesterday, I wore, like, a green sweater, and I had, like, obviously my hair, and then I had a lot of blush on, and I looked like Santa, kind of. Not really. I looked very red, so I think we're just gonna go with this. Just some brows. That's all you need. We're gonna go all natural today. Because who cares about makeup? Not me. What time is it? Oh, guys, I'm so nervous for today. We need to pull Subi, everyone. We need to pull Subi. Everyone, please manifest. Everyone who's watching this, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. Wow, that's the song. That's the lyrics to a song. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you mean, as long as you love me. Anyways, I don't care who you are, where you are, I don't care what time it is. I don't care if it's 3 a.m., if it's 6 p.m., if it's 8 a.m. I don't care. Everyone, please manifest Ariel pulling Subin and Ariel going to see TXT. That's all you guys need to do for me. I'm not asking for a lot. This can be guys, this can be my birthday present. Everyone, please. Everyone, for Ariel's birthday, my birthday is in 2 weeks-ish. What day is it? 15th? My birthday is, no, but what day is it? So 17th. My birthday's in 12 days, okay? It's less than 2 weeks away. Everyone, please manifest Subin and my TXT ticket. That's all we need right now. Because I had really bad luck. I lost the Japanese raffle for Soundcheck, and then I lost the Enhypen raffle for their concert in Seoul. So I've had bad luck this week. I need a win, even though my win of the year was Subin looking at me at Weavers Con, and I will never get over that because I cry over it every single morning when I wake up and every single night before I go to bed. But everyone, manifest it for me, please. Like, we need to just absolutely manifest this, because if I don't get the tickets or I don't pull Subi today, I'm gonna actually have a mental breakdown. Honestly, the Subin photo card is not as important because I can go back to Hive. I don't want to, but I can go back to Hive. But the ticket to Japan, guys, if I don't get the ticket, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm actually gonna lose my mind. I need to be there. I want to be there so badly. So, everyone manifest, everyone in Japan, TXT day 1. And my Subi ticket. Let's do Japan first, Subi ticket. Dang it. But yeah, that's kind of all I have for today. I've been sitting here for 70 minutes talking absolute nonsense. Next weekend, I can go live, but obviously the weekend of TXT, maybe I'll go live in Japan with my friend as we're getting ready, but it would be like early in the morning because we're going to go to the venue early because of the merch. But definitely I'll see you guys next weekend in my new apartment, so everyone get excited. What's Subin PC? At Hype Insight, they have photo ticket PCs. Like, so like when you go in, you get a ticket for a specific member, and it's like a PC of them. It is random, so Subi ticket PC. But yeah, the next live you guys will see will be in my apartment. Hopefully I will have content up this week. I have a video that I had literally filmed May 4th or May 5th, I want to say, that has been taking me so long to edit. It's actually literally making me lose my mind. But hopefully, because I have more free time this week, I will be able to edit it and upload it for you guys this week. So hopefully we'll have that video up. If not, I'll figure out something. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Again, thank you guys for all the support constantly. Get excited for new content, new apartment, new Ariel. Not really new. I'm still gonna be me, but new Ariel. And then the following weekend, I'll see you guys in Japan. So let's freaking gar besties. Next weekend, you're gonna see me in my new house, and then the following weekend, you guys are gonna see me in Japan, which is so exciting. So anyways, everyone please manifest good days only for Ariel, and obviously my Subi ticket and my Japanese ticket. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me always. You guys mean the world to me, as you guys know. And I will see y'all in my new apartment next weekend. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Anyways, bye everyone.